And today I want to talk about something that is intriguing to me, and that is a bucket list. Now, when I was growing up, we didn't actually use the term bucket list. I think we used terms like, I have a dream that this will happen, or my greatest wish will be this to happen. And I actually looked it up, and the term bucket list didn't really actually get started being used until 2004, which, when I was doing the research, it was came from a song from Tim McGraw, a country singer, with the song "Live Like You Were Dying." And then in 2006, a movie, which I'm not sure if it was called The Bucket List, but it had Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson, and one of them was dying of terminal cancer. So the other one was like, we're going to do all these things that you always wanted to do before you die. So I never really gave it a thought. I'm like, now I'm in my early 50s, and I thought, you know what? I do have what people would call a bucket list. I've always wanted to go to most of the 50 states of the United States. And by that I mean most is I'm not going to do boats, ships, or airplanes. So Hawaii is completely off the list, which is fine. I don't really want to go to Hawaii anyway. Too many volcanoes, chance of hurricanes, whatever. Whatever. And I think I can still go to Alaska, because I think there's a way to get there, whether I have to go up through Canada, which is also on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to the Calgary Stampede, which is a big rodeo, and my family, that when I was growing up, my family, and they still do rodeo, mostly they're team ropers, but still I always wanted to go to the Calgary Stampede. So I guess I could go to Alaska through Canada and get that state. I also, on my bucket list, would love, my dream place to live would be where it did not ever snow. And yes, even in the southwest part of the United States, it still snows. And I grew up in Wyoming, where it snowed all the time. Like this time in July, it didn't care what the month said, what the calendar said. Oh, July, we're gonna snow anyway. It doesn't matter if it says July. So my dream place, and I guess that would more be along the lines of being in a utopia, because I just don't think there's ever been a place, even in the warmest places, that I could live where it doesn't snow. I think that even a couple of years ago, it even snowed in Florida. Yes, believe it or not, I was quite a bit surprised. But anyway, another thing on my bucket list would be to win the lottery, and I mean a big lottery, so therefore I could get my hubby to retire, and then we could go on our journey to all the different states that we have not been to. I would also like to, strangely enough, this is on a bucket list, I'd like to at least be married as long as my in-laws, my hubby's parents. They have been married 59 years. We will have been married 34 years. But they're close to 90s and we're in our early 50s, so I think we'll be able to make it to 59. I'm pretty sure. Keeping my fingers crossed. I'd really love to watch our grandson grow up. I'd really love to be able to see him more often and watch him grow up, because like I said, there's nothing more special to me than watching life through a child's eyes. And he's only gonna be 2, and it's just so much fun to watch the new life bloom in their eyes, instead of my old eyes that's 50 plus years old. I also would love to be able to get my hubby some adult guy toys like 4-wheelers, and I think they're called Can-Ams, and then he could take me where I am not able to go, which, yes, a Raptor my truck, my Raptor, can go a lot of places, but then there's places where we get there and you have to get out and walk, and since I am wheelchair bound, I'm not able to go there. So if I win the lottery, I could buy him these things and we can go up to where my truck can no longer go, and then he can get that off the trailer, and then we can go forth and see places. I would also love to see a lot of national monuments. I'm not really particular. I don't really feel like I want to go see the Grand Canyon. I think that's on a lot of people's bucket list. I really don't want to see the Grand Canyon. And yes, let me tell you, I've been really close. I split my time in the state where it's at, and I just have no inkling. I'd love to go to Utah and see the monument there, which I'm not sure what it's called. All of a sudden my brain, I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, I was just wondering if you had a bucket list and what is on your bucket list. I didn't really ever think I was going to have a bucket list, and I just find it interesting that as I'm going along, I hear people go, oh, this is on my bucket list, or I've checked this off of my bucket list. And I've gotten to this age where I'm like, oh, I guess I do have a bucket list. I'm just curious. You can follow me at Tammy Keith 710 on Instagram. And you could press the like button and subscribe button. And on the Instagram, you could let me know what is on your bucket list that you'd like to do. Anyway, for those of you who love to see my service dog, Miss Charlie Girl, here she is. Say hi. And I do have my GoPro. I'm working on it so I can work on the Raptor video. Anyway, I'd like to thank you, and please subscribe, and please like, and please go follow me at Tammy Keith 710 on Instagram. Thank you. Bye.